Mikey, could you tell before each pick that you guys kind of needed a play? Were you sensing that? And then talk about how big those were.
Um, I mean, in the course of a game, there's always going to be a time where a play needs to be made. And I was just at halftime, told the fellas, like, keep doing what we're doing. We're shooting ourselves in the foot. Just come out, stay disciplined, stay locked in, and, let the plays come to you. Don't try forcing anything. Just, keep looking at your keys, keep doing. Just play within the call. Don't try doing too extra, and, you'll make a play eventually.
Isaiah?
Blake, you long tried to play in this game here in your home state, but it hasn't happened until today. How did it feel to have such a productive day and to play in this stadium?
I felt great. My dad had a tailgate before the game. There was like 75 people there, so it felt good being back. Maryland fans, Michigan fans, just being back, where I played ball, trying to make a difference. So, it felt good being back in my hometown, yeah, for sure.
Folks, you got to leave room by the door. There's going to be people coming in. More questions? Austin on the left.
Mike, were there some things that Maryland threw at you guys that maybe you hadn't seen so far this season? What do you think needs to get better before next week?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think, throughout the course of every game that we've had, every team has thrown something in there that, I guess was how I would say has prepared us for today. And, Coach Gaddis, calling plays on the other side, like, I feel like this defense has been prepared for that since he was here. And just, our offense still has a little sprinkles of what Maryland does. So we've been prepared, and just, it felt good to get that win today, and now we can shift our focus to next week.
All right, if we got questions for Blake, can we get them to him? He's, as you can imagine, got a lot of family here, and I'm trying to give him enough time to see them. Chris?
Have you guys started to shift towards Ohio State already? I'm looking forward to looking ahead.
Individually, I know a lot of guys, have watched film, throughout the season, but, like locked in, no, we haven't, but best believe tonight I'm playing home, and, tomorrow and the rest of the week, locked in.
Like, was it, in terms of coming in here and, they put up a pretty good fight for you in the second half too, coming back like that, but to be able to hold on, keep the unbeaten streak, what's that mean for you guys going forward now to what's obviously a big next week?
It was good. It was good. Maybe we needed this test a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we needed a close game like this. Not saying Penn State was close, but they gave us run for our money out there, And guys like this, Mikey two-pick, stepping up big, and especially when the offense isn't doing as good as we wanted to today. I think we needed, something like this going into the next game. I think it was good for us.
Aaron?
Same question for Mikey. What did you feel like you needed a game like this where it was close?
Yeah, I would say it's always good to be battle tested. It kind of shows your character. Our motto, I would say, all year just has been don't flinch, and that's with everything that's been going on. That's with within the program. Just don't flinch. Like, don't let anything affect you. Things aren't always going to go your way. Just fall back on your technique, fall back on your details, and just keep fighting.
Adam?
For Blake, just the 1,000th win, what does that kind of mean to be part of the team that was able to accomplish that, especially here?
Yeah, man, we're down to history. This is what we stayed for. I stayed 4 years. Mike came back for another year, and it's a blessing to go down to history. That's Michigan, man. This is going to go down in the books forever, and it feels great to be a part of not only a university but just a great team. To go down in history with. So it definitely feels great.
This gentleman in the middle here.
Yeah. Blake, what was Coach Harbaugh's message to the team last night?
Same message as last week. You guys basically, I know what you can do. You know what I'm saying? We have a strong culture here, and we know he knew we were gonna go out and fight to the end. Fight for each other and come out victorious. He always says, it's not about the coaches, it's about you guys. And we definitely appreciate that, and we play for Coach Harbaugh.
Okay. After this question, I'm going to have Blake go. Tony?
Yeah, Blake, I guess just speak to the offense. I guess maybe what was working, what wasn't working. Obviously, maybe you guys had a lot of health too, injuries mounting up today. I'm sure you guys won't use that as an excuse, but what was not?
No, no excuses at all. You know what I'm saying? I think first half we did our thing. Coming out the second half, it seemed to me, they went into the locker room, had a good game plan for us. In the pass game and in the run game. So kudos to them. I think it was just a good game played by Maryland, and we definitely need to go back at the drawing board and fix some things and play better. We just need to play better. Bottom line, no excuses. It is what it is now. We came out, we got the win. Defense helped us, special teams helped us. you know, and we did our thing when we needed to, but we had to do better all around.
Okay, we can take a few more questions for Mikey Sainristil,
Appreciate
but
it.
I'm going to get Blake moving. Evan, thank you. Questions for Mikey, the defense? On the right here.
How did you guys assess Talia this week, and kind of how did that game plan come to fruition today in the game?
We knew he was a quarterback that could extend plays with his feet. But, you know, the message was just, you know, be focused in rush lanes up front. Back end, just be ready to strain and, you know, finish plays on scrambles. And then, you know, overall, just, you know, keep him in the pocket. Don't let him, you know, create. Don't let him create pretty much. So.
Tony on the left.
Yeah, Mikey, it feels like you guys needed pretty much every one of those big plays the defense special teams made. I mean, I guess not just you, but big sack from AG, from Mason, and then the punt. I don't know your thoughts on those just big plays when you needed them late.
You know, those plays are the plays that make differences in games like this. When, you know, special teams can win games, defense can win games, and, you know, just if I guess, you know, we say that if they can't score points on us, and, you know, we can score points, whether it's on offense or on special teams, then it will help this game. It'll have a positive effect.
Okay, on your right, Zach.
Mike, you guys haven't faced a lot of teams that pass as much as Maryland does. What did you learn about coverage, pass rush, about your defense today?
We have a great D-line. You know, those guys said, just give us a couple more seconds, we'll get there. And you know, the DBs picked it up. You know, we started getting, you know, stickier coverage and allow those guys up front to, you know, make plays, allow them to eat, force him to make bad throws. But, you know, going against a quarterback like that, you know, who's very arm talented, you know, talented with his feet, definitely a great test for us.
Okay, we'll go with three more, then we'll move on. Austin on the left.
Mike, you guys took the picture at midfield for the 1000th win. Do you feel like something was missing there without Coach Harbaugh, and how do you guys kind of take in that milestone in the middle of everything?
You know, it would have been an honor. It would have been great to have him on the field with us to take that picture. But, you know, there's no doubt in my mind that when we head back to this airport, he's going to be there waiting for us. We'll probably take 10 to 15 minutes to take another picture at the airplane with him, and just, you know, be able to celebrate and cherish this moment.
On the right, Angelique.
Mikey, last year you were planting the flag in the midfield at Ohio State. How much have you thought about that? How much have you thought about that game coming up next week?
I don't think about that at all. You know, last year's last year. Haven't really thought about, you know, different times in the season, you know, watching them a little bit, but every game has just been, you know, focused on that team that week, whoever we're playing that week. And, you know, now that, you know, we're able to finally shift our focus to Ohio State, everything is going into this game. You know what I mean? Like, this is where a championship can be won, and, you know, hopes for playoffs, Big Ten championship is all going into this game. So can't wait for that opportunity next Saturday.
Okay, final question for Mikey comes on the left here. Michael?
Mike, I know you're not a linebacker, but did you get a sense of what it was like for those guys losing their position coach permanently, you know, right before a game?
You know, definitely took a few guys, you know, were frustrated with it. But, you know, I think where this team has thrived is just being able to say, you know what, no matter what is going on, we can't handle anything. Just go out there and, you know, play for your coach, play for Coach Partridge, and you know, with Coach Mentor stepping up, you know, coaching those guys, I think we'll be fine. And you know, I know those boys are gonna come and watch film, get corrections, how they gotta get corrections, everybody, and you know, they're just gonna continue playing hard, playing how they are.
All right, thank you.